Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. If you want to know how to get back your ex-girlfriend and boyfriend, click the link below.
Any kind of advice welcome, splitting up as well as infidelity. Hi. This might be fairly a long read as well as I'll try to paint as balanced a photo as possible. In a truly lost location at the moment, and also recommendations or experience of anything comparable would certainly be extremely welcome. My wife and I have actually been with each other for practically 15 years, wed for 5. One child at 10. The connection has actually not always been good. We both have rough pasts and childhood years, and also there have most definitely been these at play on both sides. For a long period of time I dealt with, or didn't rather, problems that triggered me to spiral in problems with alcohol and also gambling. My other half recognized the drinking, but this was a guaranteed trigger for her past. I did not treat her well. I can admit that. I was short with her, upset as well as normally clinically depressed, not really dealing with anything. I just showed her my worst side to take care of all the self-confidence problems I had. Much easier to make her the bad person, I think. She as an individual can be quite judgmental and has interaction concerns, not just with me. And is rather angry usually. We never ever got to a factor where I might inform her what was bothering me. The relationship, whilst loving it factors, started that slide into less time caring, even more time battling. This made my concerns as well as hers no doubt even worse. I asked her for us to work on us as a couple, however she wouldn't. I think she required me to work with me very first, yet I couldn't see the factor at the time. We lived separate-ish, lives in the household house for a while prior to I vacated in December. What I really did not know at the time, she had actually begun an extreme friendship with a lesbian close friend she understands. This was a far away kind of thing as they live in different countries. She admits she was constantly drawn into her, yet it was only a buddy for a long period of time. I kinda believe that. After we divided, the to and fro concerning resolving was rather extreme and not constantly pleasurable. She claimed she needed room, and also I struggled to approve that. She maintained informing me we might think about counseling, but I really did not feel we were in the area to try. I really did not understand that her partnership with this female had actually ended up being a psychological affair. My other half declares she saw her as a pal as well as an assistance whilst dealing with us, which this woman is an excellent and also caring person. Something I had not been being. I cannot aid yet feel that this lady preyed on my wife at a reduced time. Informing her how bad I am, that she loved her, yes, loved even though only in contact on phone, as well as this avoided my other half from truly repairing us. My broad settles on this factor and states that's a large regret, source of regret for her, crucial later. We ultimately consented to split. Or rather my partner did. I intended to try to deal with things, and also at some point got myself to a location where with counseling I had the ability to tell my partner whatever I had actually been concealing, why I had been the method I was, and so on. I guess I hoped the honesty and job I was doing to much better myself would certainly transform her perspective of me. Too little too late though. My better half's sensations for this other woman had actually developed by this point. She claims not to love yet, but I'm uncertain that's true. I don't assume she understands. She brought this ladies to our family home, having lied to ensure I had our boy that weekend break, and also made love with her twice. She currently tells me though, that she has extremely blended sensations. That she desires she has waited longer to meet this lady. That they may have had a chance then. But that her guilt for not trying to save us. There are additionally very big family culture aspects to her event as well as sexuality, implies she cannot choose it. I would happily attempt to save our marital relationship, but the position for her seems to be, that she would go to counseling to try to see if she wants the connection. Not that she in fact does now. That all my hing on the past methods, she can't also envision what a good relationship would certainly look like. She promises she has actually removed contact with this females, yet I additionally understand she has done this 2 or 3 times before and also constantly been the one to launch once more. She says it's various now, yet I do not understand if I think that. I can additionally see this other woman that apparently enjoys her, believing she'll alter her mind once more or will certainly try to seek her. Can we truly go to counseling on the basis that she might want me in future but does not now? Can I trust that she will get in touch with? If I go into this therapy attempting as hard as I can, and also she isn't, I recognize I'll obtain squashed. Yet I additionally understand that I created the end of the marriage as well as in lots of means drove her to this various other individual. I ask yourself if my other half has just utilized this as a type of escape as well as now gotten cool feet. Or has she minimized her care for this females for factors unidentified? Right here are some of the very best remarks from our neighborhood. Dishonesty is still cheating despite the troubles in the marriage. You either talk it out or she need to have divorced you if she was not happy in the marital relationship, not ripped off. Unfaithful in your family member's home is off the graphies disrespect to you. I think therapy is a waste of time unless she's programs real sorrow and shows 100% commitment. Your marital relationship is essentially over at this moment, so I would carry on with the separation. There is a possibility that when she completely comprehends what goes to risk, she might get up to reality once more. Obtain your ducks rolling now. Considering that she already done it, sometimes she will certainly do it again, so my recommendations is just declare divorce, yet don't serve her yet, just obtain done and prepared, so the next time she do it once more then you're ready to serve her. So much better obtain a lawyer's suggestions on EHAT to do and also go obtain treatment cause you require it. Well, the something I can encourage is never ever believe your better half of words unless you can verify their reliability. She can vouch and also guarantee all she desires. If she can't give evidence or hesitates to, then there's a 99% opportunity it's bullshit. I'm not exactly sure why you wish to save the marital relationship when your other half is in love with someone else. But that way of thinking is mosting likely to create you a whole lot even more pain. Either both of you are 100% bought saving the marriage, and also are able to show you're spent, not tell, or the marriage is done as well as over. If she's not invested, or she's on the fence, or in some type of rejection, separation her as well as conserve on your own further suffering. Reconciliation cannot and also will not function unless both events are 100% invested. Duration. The concerns in the marriage are partly your duty. The adultery is 100% her obligation. Do not bullshit on your own by saying spunk like, I drive her to the other woman. She's a grown-ass woman who is 100% responsible for her very own options. No. Excessive to connection trauma. Too much unfavorable history. When has this relationship been good? Minor moments between the private unsettled trauma you both have? This will never ever be a healthy partnership due to the fact that it has never been a healthy and balanced connection. The absolute best thing all can do for your youngster is to stop shocking them, stop making believe any amount of treatment will ever overcome the injury, as well as focus on co-parenting, recovery to become the moms and dads you require to be, and build future healthy and balanced connections with future companions. There is so much tough feelings and mistrust here. How do you ever before conquer that? Everything is a damn trigger. You construct too weak a connection as well as the structure is laden with unhappiness. Concentrate on your kid as well as getting to an extra typical atmosphere. This pretend push and pull is hurting them one of the most. More cheating tale. He passed away and now questioning every little thing. Tumultuous, that's all I can state. My future husband and I were with each other about 6 years when he was identified with terminal cancer. Then, he had currently pressed me away, broken up with me, bowed out his work, sold his automobile, and did a whole bunch of stuff that was out of personality. Not making reasons for him in all, however he had brain mets and also got on steroids. Not an excellent mix individuality smart. He essentially changed in front of everyone right into somebody unrecognizable. We resolved after his medical diagnosis and also I waited him till the actual end. Afterwards, I located messages from this woman he had constantly had a thing for prior to me. I don't imply to find off as severe, but in his close friend team, she was the one every person had a sample of. He was her shoulder to sob on, yet she didn't give him anything except hope. When he was detected as well as enriched on insane quantities of dilaudid, he replied to a message from her to state he enjoyed her and also constantly has. I really did not know up until after. I am unsure of the context. As a friend? As a lover? I did discover messages, after he passed, where he confesses to her he broke up with me, before he was identified and while we were broken up, because I was harmful and also making him ill. LRB. This girl was messaging my future husband points while he was dying from cancer cells like, can you believe my guy will not sleep with me? I understand you would certainly. We would have a much better sex life. I want to come see you, yet if she, me, is there, I could have to kick her **** since she does not deserve you. I've never liked her. You can do far better. She after that writes this theatrical public message, and also tags me, when he passes away about her friend being gone and also just how appreciative she is that I existed to love and care for him and also she recognized how much he loved me, and so on. I didn't even acknowledge it. Today, she is uploading things on my fiancé's wall surface regarding missing her individual at Christmas, missing her angel, feeling his visibility, and so on. Trademark card stuff. I attempt to remind myself of that he was before he was sick. Faithful. Loving. The man that honored as well as adored me. And also his household advises me I am the one using his grandmother's involvement ring. We obtained engaged after he was detected. However, something inside of me is accumulating as well as I am feeling outraged by the audacity of this woman and also the things he said about me that made her think it was alright to imitate this. I seem like a joke. There's a stating like, do not let your woman be the another ladies make fun of as well as state, so she understood. I feel like that girl. Can any person around associate? I haven't been able to pass this and it's consuming me up. Right here are some of the most effective remarks from our area. I am awfully sorry for your discomfort, and that you had to go through shedding your future husband like that. My heart goes out to you for getting this new bag of hideous discomforts and distress because of these messages. As well as joining us below. I do not know if it's any consolation or otherwise, but I can affirm from both personal and specialist experience that lots of types of mind cancer cells, as well as cancer alleviating medicines, are understood to trigger large changes in individuality. As a researcher, we are typically dealing with these instances purely as ailment, mental disease OBV. The shift in character disappears option after that a person losing the capacity to stand, or having seizures. I have actually seen similar situations occur with people taking care of brain cancer, though we do not really understand the hows and whys. Most usual is added aggression, loss of compassion, enhanced reaction to adverse feelings, etc. I do not know whether that was the case with your future husband or otherwise. It's ideal to ask among the physicians involved. There's no reason you need to shield him or her now. Cut them out of your life. Determine what degree of opening up the canister of worms you desire. Fix up that he simply wasn't the man you believed he was and also now you begin fresh. Cut out all of those who don't support you and deal with the injury that you're entrusted. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the remarks below. Remember to subscribe as well as strike the notification